Enjoy.
Yeah.
Should we like switch seats?
Now we're in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Topic Thunder.
Nico's a little more prepared this time.
Yeah.
Where we
Did that
hit-
happen on the first one? I didn't even realize.
No,
it.
we don't know. You know, production stuff. We get moving.
Nice.
We warm it up as we warm it up. We're here to answer your questions. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday. We're here with the Game Day boys. And here is the question of today. I'm going to broaden it out from where it began. But the question is, what do you believe is the most underlooked aspect of running a meet? But let's say most looked aspect of running an event.
I mean, overlooked?
They said, I don't know what I mean because I didn't ask.
I know.
This says, yeah, the
when
most
I say
underlooked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if you underlook it,
Underlook, is that a thing?
Yeah,
well, it is overlook, but underlook, you get it.
like the thing that the people don't really consider, is that what they're asking?
Probably.
Okay.
English major.
Yeah.
I got one.
He said by taps into the thesaurus.
I got
Did you go
one.
to college?
Yeah, I graduated.
Oh, damn. I guess I'm the dummy here. I'll Google thesaurus.
What you got?
Thesaurus.com.
Here's the thing you forget. You forget that a lot of meets want you to have a national anthem.
No.
Oh my God, you recorded this?
Is that Celine Dion? It was good. It was
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
Awesome.
Next time you're out here, I'm going to find a way for you to do it at the Kings game. I got connections. We'll find a way.
All right, sure.
That was
Dude,
Joe
when
Stanek.
Joe did that, that was like the biggest balls moment I've
Yeah.
ever seen him do.
I gave him a big hug afterward and told him how proud I was.
Yeah, dude.
I was very proud of him that he had the balls to do
stepped
it.
up and did that. That was
Stepping right up.
We had a
there, yeah.
little bit of technical difficulties right as we're supposed to play national anthem.
We were gonna have Whitney. I kept pushing the button and nothing happened.
Day one of flight one. We're trying to throw it out there, and Joe, which I appreciate more than anything, ran this whole meet perfectly on time, and so he said we ain't got time, and so he made it happen.
Yeah. Choir.
Is that the most
musicals growing
overlooked
up,
thing
I
of
guess,
the meet?
yeah.
Is that the most overlooked thing?
It's one of them. It's like, oh, we don't have that queued up.
Yeah.
We definitely didn't queue it up.
Nobody tested that.
Yeah.
We also didn't have the flag, so people started like looking for. And luckily, we had a California flag, and then we're all just staring at each other. But it is what it
yeah,
is.
it was fine.
Oh, you know what you should do, Joe? We should like when we get home, we should like make like a video of us singing the national anthem, play that for every single meet that we host.
You singing it? You got a voice?
Yeah, I was in a regional choir when I grew up.
Nico was a choir too.
Yeah.
Lord.
Why
Me and
didn't
Joe-
you
me and
do
Joe
it
could
then?
duet it, bro. We
Yeah.
could duet it.
Dang.
can-
You are
I
Bruno
still- I
Mars.
still-
Harmonize.
all
Yeah,
the-
I am Bruno Mars, bro. It's crazy.
I still have all the harmony memorized from when we had to sing it in
We
groups.
could definitely do that. That'd be funny as hell.
But yeah, there's so many things that like you don't really think about, especially with USAPL, because it's kind of like it's just like, okay, here's your sanction. It's pretty much all up to you.
It's all
Yeah.
back end stuff, right?
Yeah. I would say the thing that most people don't consider when they're hosting any sort of event is just, especially if it's a big number of people, is just the sheer number of personnel that it takes to pull it off.
That was gonna be my take.
Yeah. It especially like this is the first 2 platform meet that.
Wait, you
I've
should
ever
give them
been in
context
charge
of how many people actually did our meet.
Yeah, so there were 200 people.
Yeah, we had 210 signed up. A couple people got injured in different circumstances, so we whittled it down to about 200 people within basically 2 days.
And we had about 450 paid spectators on Saturday, and in the 270 or ish range, I think, on Sunday, because it's only 2 sessions on Sunday and only 2 platforms for 1 session.
Yeah,
So.
plus judges. We had
Athletes,
10 plus 200 athletes that could come and go as
Coaches.
they planned. Probably 30 plus coaches, and
Was
then
this the
plus
most amount
our
of people in the
teams.
gym?
What?
Is the most amount of people we've ever had in the gym?
Probably, yeah. Probably. So yeah, and then just volunteers alone, we probably had 50 people.
Yeah.
You know, and that's I would agree with Joe. And luckily, we had such a dope community of just online and our members and the Game Day boys coming out. Because that was what I was most worried about. I was like, all right, well, if we don't have people showing up, we're all screwed.
We are screwed.
And luckily enough, like, yeah, we had to hop in for like a session or 2 of spotting and loading.
It's playing on the screen behind us, actually.
Yeah,
where
me, Joe, Nico hopped in when we needed to. But the majority of the time, I was free. Shout out to my team and everybody. I was free to just, like, manage. So it was a lot of help
that's
people.
when the bar
Yeah,
got
the
dumped
bar
on.
just got dumped on you.
Did that look tough?
I mean, look at the.
I didn't
bruise
look
on your
tough.
I mean,
I should
you're
show
fine,
you. It's
yeah.
really big. It's a big ass bruise.
Yeah, that was.
Jim, did you see that?
I didn't see it. I heard about it.
Yeah.
That was the only. That was the.
You didn't think I
only-
looked tough?
I mean, I literally didn't see. I turned around and the bar's on the floor, and you're
Yeah.
like confused in the face.
I was
Yeah,
confused.
I'm yelling at people on the mic right now. If you
Oh,
dump
yeah.
the bar, you're out.
Yeah, Joe got so.
I
mad
was
for
a
that,
little
dude.
confused because it was, and the kid didn't mean to. Shout out to the kid. You're a good buddy. Like, you learn. You live and you learn, but hopefully next time you learn before you live. And
What are the odds? Just like the one
I think
session
it's
that
habit.
we had to spot and load.
well, I
too.
think it was habit, which is good. I'm really glad it happened to me and no one else. I really am. I think it was habit because I think he trains alone because I saw him kind of dump.
Yeah.
It didn't slide. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
And which is like a
Oh, he
technique.
lied to you then. He said it slid.
Yeah.
Maybe, and maybe I'm wrong, right? It was all in the take of the moment, but it felt because he did feel so bad, which made me think like, oh, this dude's done this before, you know, like he probably trains alone, which is a technique you might want to learn, you know, for some extreme stuff, but it's a habit you don't want to have.
Yeah.
It's in the rules video that me and Joe made.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And Tim. I missed Tim.
Yeah.
Again, just like the sheer number of people that it took
Yeah.
to pull this off. Like, I don't think.
Set up, clean up.
Yeah, I don't think we like even remotely, and especially because we're like at least at game day, we're kind of used to getting it done with a smaller crew of people.
5 people.
Yeah, the actual spotting and loading was a really big aspect of this weekend. Shout out to Andrew for teaching these guys to be a well-oiled machine. They were going so fast, especially that last session. They were a literal pit crew. It was insane how fast they were going.
I hate when people do shout outs all the time, but we should do a bunch of them. Shout out to my boy Matt Ogie for putting on this fucking show of how to construct a platform. Spotted and loaded all weekend. Built the gym. Took
Dude,
him
he
down
built
with
2
his
platforms in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's an animal. And then he spotted and loaded all weekend. He competed this weekend.
Yeah.
And he helped us move the gym around all weekend. So.
And he just destroyed his voice along the
Yeah,
way.
so shout out to Genesis.
shirt.
He works for Genesis. If you guys got any car issues, you guys want to get your cars wrapped, your cars tinted in Sacramento, California, check out Genesis and my boy Matt Ogie.
Matt Ogie.
Ogie Harai, I think, actually. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
MVP.
I want to say OG because he's kind of an OG for a young guy.
No,
You
yeah,
know
he's
what I'm
killing it.
saying?
Yeah, he's a little bit of an old soul.
He's got skills beyond his years.
Yeah, I think community. I would go with Joe though. That's the biggest thing. We're just lucky to have the community. Community is the aspect you overlook, and because we're new and we haven't done events like this, I was like, you know, my community owes me nothing at this point, right? Like, we built them a gym, but I haven't and they showed out harder than I could ever ask for.
This is. I'm not actually making a joke here. This is actually true. A thing that you don't think about is how much people poop.
I heard we had, and some dude told me that too, and I didn't even know how to handle it. He's like, I think the poop's coming out of the toilet in the porta potty,
It's
and I was
rising.
like, I don't know, bro. Go to the next one, but then I'm in the middle of running somewhere, right? 'Cause someone needs something. I'm running the other place, but then I go home and I'm like, how do they do like concerts?
Yeah,
like there's
right?
They have
hundreds.
more.
I know, but there's hundreds of thousands of people.
I used an estimator based on how many people I thought would show up, based
Yeah.
on how many people were doing the meet.
Based on
and-
what the average fecal fucking.
Well, there's
deposit?
they're literally hour-long calculators to help you figure out how many
for
to use.
poop.
Oh,
But-
you
No, just how many porta potties to
How
have.
many liters of poop come out?
you
Yeah.
gotta up that for powerlifters.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
need, like,
well,
an
apparently-
activity multiplier.
That
or
was
something.
crazy.
And I was gonna feel bad about it, and until I started thinking about the Arnold. The Arnold has the worst bathrooms
Oh,
of any
yo,
thing
it's
I've
terrible.
ever
It's
experienced, ever.
Oh, we're
all
4 weeks
expos
out.
are so bad. Yeah, expos are so gross.
And-
And then like when shit's popping too, I'm in there like trying to take a dump, and people are trying to high five me and shit. You know, so am I.
It's like, dude,
motherfucker.
dude,
I'm
dude,
in
I
the
just
grossest
pooped. I don't
bathroom.
wanna-
Yeah, I haven't taken a breath in 10 minutes. I'm trying not to die, and you're trying to grab a selfie and fist bump me.
People who want to take selfies at the urinals
Yeah.
are definitely the worst.
Dude tried to do one in a nightclub with me. I got dragged to a nightclub the night of an Arnold one year, and dude's taking a picture of me while I'm taking a piss in a nightclub.
Well, luckily, haven't been there, but man, yeah, that's the Arnold. Not that that's what the topic is about, but like, I mean, if we want to talk extreme levels of like event, I mean, the amount of people that just like are coming through there, I can't imagine.
Oh no.
Coordinating that, I can't. And yeah, the
The
bathrooms,
booths, the bathroom, the
like,
food.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
food.
awful.
We just got lucky on guesses. 'Cause
Yeah.
the same with food. Like most people got some kind of food if they needed it,
Yeah.
waters and whatever. But we're just throwing guesses out there.
Yeah.
A thing I would say too, just for somebody who is trying to plan, like if you're going to sell food and your gym is close into town, it's like, you know, an urban thing, not like way out in the suburbs or whatever. you probably want to plan on less food because people are just going to DoorDash shit.
Yeah, that's
which
what we
is
did.
Exactly
the
what
entire
happened.
meet. Like we just DoorDash like 4 or 5 times, dude.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
there was a lot of DoorDash going on, and it's like there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
and,
now we
and-
know.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, though, by day 2, the toilets were ripe, and
I had to unclog your actual toilet myself.
which day? Because I did it twice on Saturday.
Yeah, I did it once.
Day 2. On
I did it
Sunday.
once. We had our bathrooms closed, and still people were just.
Yeah,
fucking
our bathrooms
eating.
were closed to everybody but like staff and
Volunteers.
So
and
we know it's
volunteers,
staff
yeah.
and volunteers.
No. Other people went in there. Let's not.
I know
point
they did,
fingers at
but
our refs that clogged our toilet.
Yeah, but I get it. I get in there and I'm like, I need to use this toilet, and it's just like, oh, okay, well,
That's a brand new toilet in the meds too.
Yeah.
'Cause the old one leaked all the time, thousands and thousands of
How
gallons.
are we in 2023?
Yeah.
And we're making giant mammoths in Siberia. AI's writing our articles. I think we're going to Mars. I don't know what's happening. And we can't get a toilet that like impossible to plug toilet.
Well, there's
How does that
probably-
thing not? I need one of them hose to just suck a fucking softball down it, you know?
There's some that you can flush a croquet ball, like literally like this
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, we need that everywhere. That should be standard shit practice in America.
Shit practice. But yeah, by the time they picked it up yesterday,
Oh my god, this
Nico-
is so funny. So
Were you
basically,
here?
you guys are all gone, and I was the only one at the gym with Seabass. And the porta potty guy pulls up, and he's like, "Holy shit!" Literally, like, he was like, "It's gonna take me like 20 minutes to like pump them out because he can't put them on the trunk without pumping them into like this like canister."
I'm so glad I avoided
He just
that.
spends. We had to close the garage door because he was like, "It's literally gonna smell like shit in here." So we closed the bay door, and like 20 minutes go by, and we're like, "Oh my fucking god! It smells like someone died in here."
And another thing that is not a joke is that I saw a homeless man walk into the parking lot yesterday, go up to the porta potties, open one up, smell it, close the door, and walk away.
I thought that was a joke.
That was not a joke. That absolutely happened. Yeah, I'm not making that up.
Oh my god!
That's so funny.
So extra porta potties for your events, folks.
Yes.
Where can
Whatever.
people find you, Nico?
You can find me on Instagram at NicoFlores83KG and on YouTube at Nico Flores.
Joe?
You can find me on all the social medias by searching Joe Stanek, particularly the Tiki Talkies.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3sb.co, new closeout. Right now, the collab with Game Day and Good Company. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday.
I'm at the Jim McD on all the social media. This show is 50% Facts, where percent is a word and 50 is just numbers. 50% Facts is a Spreaker Prime podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. And we'll talk to you next time.